Don't let them spin the block, baby. When they spin the block, you make sure you're no longer on that block. That means you have leveled up your life. Story time. Every single time I have achieved a new level of blessings or success in my life, old people will start to come back around. And it's crazy because it would be men that I don't even remember who they are because we probably met, exchanged numbers, and nothing ever really happened of it. I can remember receiving a phone call from a guy, a FaceTime, actually, a FaceTime in the middle of the night, and I didn't recognize the number, but I was like, okay, what if it's somebody I know and it's an emergency? So let me just answer it just in case. Woke me up and I answered it, and it was kind of dark, and I was like, who is this? And it was some guy, I don't remember his name, and he was like, oh, this so and so. Who are you? Oh, remember we met on such and such and did the click, block that number. A few days later, I get a text from some guy, another guy, and he's like, "Is this so?" And I was like, "Yes." Who is this? And he was like, "Is this?" He was like, "This is so and so. Are you still single?" I said, "Where did we meet?" And he said, "We met on a dating site." Baby, I ain't been on a dating site in over 5 years. What are you talking about? So that means I don't clearly do not remember who this was. So one of the things that I did, and I'm encouraging you to do, if you don't want people spinning the block on you, especially people who never made you be priority or valued you in the beginning. I blocked them. I changed my number, and I had the same number for almost 20 years. I changed my number, and then also people that I let go of in my life, people connections I had to cut off because the chicks that was doing me dirty, or we just not on the same page no more. But hey, we don't need to be in communication because if you ain't been using my number, you don't need a new one. So I went and got me a new number because I wanted to make sure that as God is taking me to new heights and new levels in my life and in my career, I don't want these old people, these old energies wanting to come around trying to be associated with me when you wasn't there with me doing the grind. You wasn't there with me when I was putting in the work. You wasn't there with me on my good days and my bad days. So you don't get to celebrate with me when I'm here because you couldn't rock with me when I was here. So I just wanted to encourage you that, a lot of people doing a whole lot of New Year's resolutions, and New Year's for me really doesn't start till March anyway. That's when the real New Year's is because that's when everything is new blooming flowers, everything is new weather, all of that. Nothing grows and nothing is new in the middle of winter. But anywho, don't let people who weren't there for you to come around and spend the block on you when they didn't treat you like a priority in the beginning. Look, cause real talk, half these people ain't like you any damn way. They ain't like you. They was jealous of you. They was in silent competition with you. And silent competition ain't really silent if you can really see, if you can visibly see what they doing. They trying to copy you. They trying to talk like you, walk like you, act like you, be like you, do what you do. Come on, you ain't got time for all that. And when you let those people back in your life, if you do, be ready for your demise because when they come back, they're only coming back to manipulate. They're coming back to use you. They're coming back to destiny swap. They're coming back to siphon your energy so that they can come up off of your energy. And I'm telling you right now, because y'all fail to realize sometimes that energy is spiritual, and it's such a real big thing that when you allow the wrong people in your energy, how it can affect your life. When you seem like everything is going good, and then you let certain people in, and the next thing you know, everything is falling apart. Check your surroundings because most times the cancer is in your camp. The other thing is too, y'all know it's cold outside, so these everybody's cuffing season. Don't be letting them old things come back either, because guess what? When you let them old energies come back in, it keeps you in a low vibration. Stay focused, stay committed, do your thing, because Auntie want to see you do your thing. I want to see you shine, and don't let the haters hold you back. I love you. And by the way, some of y'all need to learn to start being a little selfish with yourself. If it ain't serving you, no. If it ain't supporting you, no. If it's not doing what it needs to do for you, no. Some of you need to start telling people no and let no be a complete sentence because you don't have to explain yourself. Sometimes y'all might have to get a little mean, just like no, I'm not doing it. If it ain't got to do what you got to going on, what your assignment is, what your mission is, what your vision is, what your goals are, then no, you don't have to do it. Stop feeling like you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. And stop feeling like sometimes you got to always be there for everybody else. And who's there for you? Don't worry, I'll wait. So, like I said, be careful who you let in your surroundings. All right, Auntie, love you.